Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In yesterday's video we wrapped up Varric's companion quest where we hunted down his brother and found out he'd gone crazy basically. In today's video we're actually going to do one final quest with Varric for as of right now, I'm assuming. And it is a story being told where we need to check in with him at the Hanged Man, I'm assuming to get more reactions after his brother was found. So let's get started with that.
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Oh, was that all I did?
Don't the stories mention my stunning good looks? What about my cunning wit?
Nope. They skip straight to the part about the lovable dwarf with the gorgeous crossbow and the heart of gold.
Aww.
I try to steer them straight, but you know how stories go. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
Well, why do you tell all these stories?
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Well, what do you get out of all of this?
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
Okay. And why am I the hero? Why don't you make yourself the hero, Varric?
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
Well, yeah, you are too kind to exaggerate my deeds so nicely.
I guess all works. A little reverence wouldn't hurt, though.
You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
Thanks. Am I maxed out with Varric? Is that why I'm not good anymore? I might be? No, I'm not completely. I'm pretty close, though. All right, checking if Varric is done. Something else I want to do while we're here is I don't think we've looted at night. The land they call Ravane, I've never helped. What? Are these more assassins? Is that Sketch? It looks like Sketch. Sketch, why are you running away? Why don't you come help us? Ravani, the legendary beard? What? That totally looked like, I mean, like, it was an elf who was dressed as a mage, so I'm assuming it was Sketch, but dang it. Wanted to see people up close. Oh well. All right, I wanted to come back this way to do a couple of things. The first of which was to loot at night in the Hangman, because we haven't done that yet. And also, we finished that, it wasn't Silent Sisters, but it was something. And here's this lady here, a friend, who might give us money again for all this stuff.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good on you, Sirrah Hawk. We friends are indeed friends of yours.
Great. And then let's see, is Martin open? He is open.
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not recommended.
No, considering that you opened your shop with the poison I gave you, I don't know how I feel about that still, but anyway.
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not recommended.
I'm gonna go shopping real quick and I will be back momentarily. And we are back in the Hanged Man, but during the daytime. I did have a look at my quest log, and like I said, I wanted to take a break from companion questing because I feel like I just get bogged down in it a lot. And I want to work on how to frame a Templar. We picked this up from the woman in by the docks. I forget what her name was. Mistress Selby, maybe, I think. Anyway, it says, find ways to slander Sir Conrad Vernhart. He was the one who was hunting down mages, and they want to get rid of him, basically. Get him fired. I don't think they want to get rid of him like a dead body rid of him. Anyway, off topic. Sir Roderick in the Hanged Man is investigating corrupt Templars. There may be other opportunities in Lowtown and the Gallows. So since we were already here at the Hanged Man, I thought it might be a good time to just do this quest. We can talk to Sir Roderick and then head off to the Gallows.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
Are you all right?
One moment. Are you well?
Oh, it's just that, it's hard to think sometimes. But I will do my duty. If you've seen something, suspicious, let me know.
Murder someone, sacrificing goats, or was bribed by mages. I think being bribed by mages is probably the worst thing that could happen for a Templar, I think.
Sir Conrad caught some apostates. They offered him coin to let them go, and he took it.
Sir Conrad? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
Hey, Nora.
Okay, well that was
You
pretty
and me
easy, so let's
in
head
my
over to the
room.
Gallows. We haven't been there in this act, so it'll be nice to wander around and talk to people while we're there too.
You are very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure, fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the Rose with guards.
It is true what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
Oh, Varric. So we have Emmerich, who we have a quest with, Templar Lieutenant.
Please do not bother the recruits. Please do not bother the recruits.
Oh, I feel like you were the three from last time, Templar Hugh.
I've been loyal to the Order. The Knight Commander doesn't make it easy. I've been loyal to the Order. The Knight Commander doesn't make it easy.
And then we have Templar Ruvena
It is a great honor to serve the Order and the Knight Commander.
and Templar Paxley.
I hear the Kunari are kidnapping mages and doing peculiar things to them. Mark my words. I hear the Kunari
All right.
are kidnapping mages and doing.
We're not going to talk to Emmerich right now. Oh no, it's Grace. I thought you were supposed to have escaped, Grace. Well, there's Elaine.
They got Grace and the others, brought them back here. 3 of the Starkhaven mages were made tranquil. I hear they picked at random.
Oh, that's very disturbing.
Grace has them fooled, but I know she's still plotting to get out of here as soon as she can.
You know, honestly, if there were random tranquilizing going, I would want to get out of there too.
Grace has them fooled, but I know she's still plotting to get out of here as soon as she can.
Yes, they found us. I'm sure you're not surprised. After you turned us loose with no aid, no food, only a moment's head start. Where else could we end up?
Hey, I could have not turned you loose at all.
It's even worse here than I thought. Decimus was right. We should have died before submitting.
No.
3 years on the run, living in the woods, eating carrion, and still we end up here. Did you help them? You must have told them you let us go. Why else would they have hunted us so long?
I didn't. Ugh.
Did you help them? You must have told them you
I didn't tell them.
Why else would they have hunted us?
Don't be mad at me. What's back here?
Parvalin?
Look, it's Sketch again. Hello, Sketch. Oh, I've only got 2 bombs left? Dang. No, I've only got 1 left. Kunari Death Squad. What?
That's enough!
Don't get full of yourself.
Sketchy on the details. All this chasing has revealed Sketch's hiding place. Find him for a reward. I will totally do that as soon as possible. Because it's Sketch. Alright, who else can we talk to?
A place where we should be coming together. For most, it's barely a nod as they pass.
I need your help again. Can we speak privately? Perhaps in my clinic?
It's no different than anywhere in Thedas.
It sounds like it is.
Lead the way.
Okay, let's talk to Solivitus, our herbalist friend.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked, thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure, they didn't seem to be too complicated last time.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Okay. Let's see. Herbalist tasks. Find a harlot's bush flower. We saw that one on the Wounded Coast. Dalish tattoo ink. And Varatel's heart for Solivitus. I thought we had the Dalish tattoo ink. Did I already pick that up?
The Dalish actually agreed to part with the ink. Or did you... No, never mind. Better that I don't know.
Well, I picked it up before I knew you needed it. Well, again, I'm going to go shopping real fast, see what new things they might have, and we'll be back momentarily. All right, I picked up some new recipes, some potions, and another armor thing for Anders. I wonder how I'm doing on those, actually. Let's see. 2, 3... Oh, I have all 4 for Varric. Great.
The Harbor Master's office filled the order. I just need a destination. Where are we sending
I am glad to stand here day after day.
will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
Predictable.
Then where do I put it? I can't just leave impounded lyrium lying on the docks.
That's your problem.
Flaming bureaucrats.
Well, before I do this quest, let's talk to Thrask.
The Knight Commander found Grace and the other Starkhaven mages. They're still in quarantine.
Grace is right over there, so they're not... I mean, in that... Okay, whatever.
I think Grace trusts me. I'm the only Templar she tolerates near her people. This isn't how it should be. Templars protect mages. We should stand together, against demons, not fight among ourselves. Before Meredith, things were different.
Oh, okay, let's come back over here.
This isn't how it should be. Templars protect mages.
Alright, I'll talk to Cullen in a moment. Mr. Mages Aren't People, Cullen, Knight Commander Cullen. Okay.
Hawk, the new scion of the Amel family. Congratulations. Anyway, what can I do for you?
You're awful cheery with me considering you, took my sister away and threatened me in the process. Do you have any work for me? I don't know if I want to do it, but I'll ask it anyway.
Is there anything I can help the Templars with?
Oh, you're kind to offer, but after what happened with Tirani 3 years ago, the Knight Commander has closed ranks. Our own men undergo weekly questioning, and she's eliminated all work with outsiders. It's hard to keep recruitment up enough to maintain our numbers.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about the Qunari?
Everyone seems concerned about the Qunari. What's the Templar stance?
They are heathens. They will stop at nothing less than the eradication of the Chantry. But we can't know the immediate goals of the Qunari in Kirkwall. Should it come to open conflict, we are the largest army in the city. We will be the ones to lead its defense.
Well, I don't know if I want to meet Meredith. I actually really don't, but let's say it anyway.
I keep hearing about the Knight Commander. When do I get to meet her?
I'm afraid she's become more reclusive since you came to Kirkwall, Hawk. These last 3 years especially, she's been very suspicious of outside influences. I almost wonder if something happened.
Or maybe she's just crazy. Oh, and Sir Karis. Wasn't he the one we met with Grace and them,
So many mages here
and we
could be
lied
brought
to?
peace by the right. So few have experienced it.
No. The right of tranquility? Oh, okay.
You lied to me, but we called these apostates anyway.
Okay.
You lied to me, but we caught these apostates anyway.
All right, let's talk to the harbor master's assistant.
I can't keep the lyrium on the docks. Maybe dump it in the sea?
Probably not a good idea.
I can't keep the lyrium on the docks.
The best armor coin can buy.
Dump it in the sea.
All right, delivery orders. Written on this scroll are orders to move an impounded shipment of raw lyrium. Everything is filled out except who to send it to. Oh, I think I know who we're going to send it to. Write in Conrad's name. You fill in Sir Conrad's name and pick up the scroll. Where am I going to take it? That seems odd. Okay, go to the dock worker down here. Or... oh, there he is. Hello.
Message for you.
About bloody time. We'll deliver the cargo soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen.
Alright, the Templars now suspect Sir Conrad Vernhardt of a variety of incriminating activities. Seek out Mistress Selby at the docks to get a reward. Well, before I do so, I am going to go shopping over here, and then I will meet you back on the docks. And we are back at the docks to turn in our How to Frame a Templar quest into Mistress Selby.
Kirkwall's a dangerous place for our friends, but you've made their lot easier.
I turn in here?
Several of them put their coin together to get you this.
Oh, that was it. Sir Conrad Vernhardt has been disgraced and no longer presents a threat to apostates. And... Hawk, I must tell you of a recent event. Sir Conrad was fighting with another Templar, then Sir Roderick came in, laying accusations against Sir Conrad. The Templars were in an uproar. In the middle of the chaos, a dock worker came in and said, "Calm as you please. You, Sir Conrad, got a shipment of raw lyrium for you. Sign here." It took all my resolve not to burst into laughter. Needless to say, Sir Conrad was whisked away and hasn't been seen since. I don't know how you did it, Hawk, but you saved a lot of apostates. A friend. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. And no more. Well, since Sketchy on the Details is complete, I want to go and turn that in next. Alright, it took some trial and error, but I finally figured out where to turn in Sketch's quest. He is in the docks at night, which is a good opportunity to wander around the docks and loot it, plus apparently fight off the undercut thrifter gang of people. So we'll do that, and oh, I forgot I gotta go buy more bombs from my house. Oh well. I'll do that later.
I stand for all of us.
Oh no. Let's go help Anders and Varric a little bit. Let's break them up some. Okay, I need to use my bomb because there's a lot of them all grouped up, and I just feel like I need to do that. And it's my last one. Oh well.
Well, we won.
We did win.
I love it when a plan works out.
That was a very delayed show up of an assassin. Oop, nope, let's loot. Hawk, please. Thank you. Oh, there's another one just hanging out down here all by himself. There's the gallows at night. Okay. Well, let's head, well, yeah, we can clear everything out and then head down to do Sketch's quest. Hopefully I can get through all of it today. Right, I did clear everything behind me. There was nothing very exciting, nobody to fight or anything like that. Can I go in here at night? It doesn't look like it. So let's go over to this little section. Oh, I have the disused passage I can go down as well. Well, we'll do that after I do Sketch because he's all the way at the other end, and this can be my shortcut on the way back. Plus, Bonnie Lem's down there. Maybe he has something fun to sell. Well, I assume he will still be down there. The merchants haven't really moved in this I keep wanting to say chapter, but it's act. And here's some more guys. Hello. Let's try stunning you. Seemed to work out pretty well this time.
That's enough.
Let's rush them. And let's turn on my precision strikes.
I'll deal with this.
Do you guys need some help over there? No, you didn't really.
We're still alive?
We're all still alive, Anders. You do a pretty good job keeping us not dead.
More refugees pouring in every day.
I mean, it's been 3 years since the blight ended, so I don't know why, but okay, let's quick save. There's this group of hoodlums. Hi. You just hanging out? For reasons? And there's Sketch. Hi, Sketch.
The Screaming Mage. You have a lot of enemies.
More than I knew. My reputation precludes me. Take my advice, friend. Stay away from Storytellers. Never know what they'll say.
Okay. You took care of the foreign assassins and you received Sketch's respite. I'm guessing that's a... yeah, shaft. Okay, and your quest isn't updating, but alright. Well, since I still have time after that super quick turn-in, we'll go down the disused passage. Okay, fine.
What a hole these gems carved.
Yeah. Okay, this was the dead end this way. You know what I haven't seen during this act is any of those miscellaneous quests of like you found their remains or you found a locket or you found a wine bottle. You just haven't seen any of them yet. I wonder if I will. Hello, mercenaries. Mercenary commander, you need a mark of death. And we will attack you and some things. Let's get my pinpoint strikes active.
There! I'll deal with this.
That's enough out of you.
Come on. Oh, I leveled. And Evelyn leveled. Great. We will deal with that later. Waxler's hat. Wasn't I just saying I didn't get any of these? And I picked them up. It's a hat. It's Waxler's. Whoever takes time to stitch their name in a stylish chapeau will probably win it back. It smells of cheap ale. Well, I wonder if they're in the Hanged Man. That would make the most sense.
It's late. I should get home.
Probably. And Bodylim is down here.
You find things, you sell things. The tricky bit is placement.
I'm gonna go shopping real fast. Already had a couple of nice items to buy. They were really expensive, but I have tons of money, so I feel like I need to just start spending it. I may come to regret that later, but it's fine. It's just a game. Oh, another one. Seal of the Old God, Dumat, a relic of the old gods once worshipped through the north. There are nobles who seek to preserve these now heretical items, but it is more of a Hightown hobby than serious archival affair. Okay, well, we need to come back this way. Yep.
Those shits better pay up.
Well, don't be so rude and they might. And then I think this is a dead end up here. But there's nothing up there. And that's it. So back out to the docks.
never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark. But good reward in getting rid of them.
There is, it seems, but I haven't run into any more yet. I imagine I have to run into like 3 or 4 more groups. What is this? Sketchy on the details is still active. Well, before I go anywhere else, I actually want to go back to my house, buy some more combustion grenades. Plus, I also had a letter at my house. So let's go see what that's all about. And Aveline's here. Well, let's save.
Welcome home, Sir. There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
It is strange, isn't it? From Matcha, Messer Hawk, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Karen, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Cullen. Thank you from both of us. Okay, that's it. I don't get anything else. All right. Okay, bought some new items from my poisons and grenades section. I have one now where it's called Mythal's Favor, where if someone dies, I think it will revive a fallen companion. I want to bring it around in case Anders dies because he's my healer. And Anders also has a spell that revives people too, but yeah, it's a good thing to have just in case. So let's talk to Aveline.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Well, sure, yeah, he could use exercise, because I always forget to bring him with us.
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
It's weird, they come here just to talk to my dog. Not me, just my dog. And we are in Meryl's home. Since we have taken a break from doing companion quests for like a hot second, I thought it'd be nice to come back to them since I have a couple for Meryl. We have the wooden hollow that I bought as a gift for her, and then we also, let me try that again. We also have her, I'm assuming, main companion quest for this act, which is Mirror Image. So let me get started on talking to her and see how much we can get through today.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's not as pretty as you are. No, we're not going to flirt with Meryl. There's no reflection in it, Meryl.
Something seems off about your mirror. Shouldn't it reflect the room?
No. It's not that sort of mirror. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think.
Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the alluvion.
So I remember someone said in the comments, and I actually have done the Dalish origin story. Meryl's in it, and if you end up doing the hero Ferelden as a Dalish elf, your friend Tamlin vanishes because you guys find this mirror. And then I think it's also brought up again in Witch Hunt with, we did it with Edward, where we had to go find part of a piece of the mirror to get to Oregon. Anyway, so it looks like she has taken this mirror from that origin stories and I guess dragged it all over Ferelden and the free marches with her and has been restoring it. It seems a little unlikely, but okay. Let's just go with that. So why an alluvion? Can you please explain to Erin? She knows nothing about it.
What's an alluvion?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an alluvion. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathon. This is a piece of our history.
You are accurate in that statement. So why did you bring it here?
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I just wanted to find Tamlin. But It's been too long. Tamlin is probably dead by now, if he wasn't already. But still, I know it can help my people. I can at least recover this one small part of our heritage.
But how is it going to help them? I know it's recovering your heritage, but what is it actually going to do once it's restored? That concerns me. Anyway, is this why you left the clan?
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
I mean, I think it's good to know the good and the bad of your history, and I understand why she might be concerned that you studying this bad things could happen from it, but we aren't there yet, so let's just be careful and ask if the mirror killed someone.
Do you think the mirror had something to do with Tamlin's disappearance?
The ruin we tracked Tamlin to was full of traps and monstrous things, but we found no body. His trail ended at the broken pieces of Illuvion.
Well, I'm glad. I don't feel like the sarcastic and angry answer are right for this, so let's just say I'm glad you told me.
I'm sure you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. And a rule in home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
Yeah, there is always seems to be a catch, a special tool, special something to fix things. And I fixed it with blood magic, it's no big deal. It's like, kind of, maybe?
I hear a but coming.
I can't go back there alone. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
All right. I mean, I'm not going to not help her because I want to see what happens. But also, I feel like Aaron would help her and just kind of see how it goes. And if it's bad, we can always stop it later, right?
I'll go with you.
Master Arnis, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
Great, I got some of my negatives back, and Codex updated. Oh, Meryl after the Deep Roads, finally. Since her arrival in Kirkwall's elven alienage, Meryl has had difficulty adjusting. Her neighbors ignore her existence, and even the most determined socialites in Lowtown cross the street to avoid her. She also gets lost frequently, a matter that doesn't seem to be solving itself through time or familiarity in the city. On separate occasions, she has accidentally found herself in the Viscount's bathing room, the Chantry airing cupboard, and in the middle of a dog race track in Darktown. How do you accidentally end up in somebody else's bathroom? Okay, so we need to go with Meryl to Sundermount and talk to the Keeper. I do have this wooden holoquest to turn in, but we are definitely over on time today, so that is going to have to wait for tomorrow. We'll turn in that quest and then work on her companion quest. And yeah, that'll be the plan. Thank you, as always, so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age 2 video.